Pope is keeping a close eye on the recruiting scene. And as the Wildcats prepare for the upcoming seasons, names like Reed Bailey emerge as key players to continue the team's tradition of excellence. With a versatile game that combines offensive ability, court vision, and an imposing physical presence, Bailey appears to be a natural fit for Pope's system, which prioritizes multifaceted players capable of playing multiple roles on the court. One of the main reasons Reed Bailey would be a perfect addition to Kentucky's roster is his exceptional ability to play as a big with perimeter skills. During his time at Davidson, he demonstrated not only efficiency in three-point shooting, 41.5% shooting, but also a rare ability to distribute plays, something uncommon for players at his position. His average of 3.8 assists per game is a clear reflection of his game vision and tactical intelligence, traits that fit perfectly with Pope's philosophy. The coach has a history of valuing big men who can create opportunities for their teammates, and Bailey certainly fits that bill. His presence would open up new dimensions to the Wildcats' offense, allowing the team to exploit both the inside game and the outside space. Additionally, Bailey's defensive versatility is another crucial factor that makes him an ideal fit for Kentucky. Averaging an impressive 6.1 rebounds per game, with 1.4 of those coming on offense, he has proven to be a dominant player on both ends of the floor. His ability to protect the paint while also keeping up with more agile opponents on defensive switches gives the team invaluable tactical flexibility. For a program like Kentucky that often faces teams with different styles of play, having a player like Bailey could be a significant competitive differentiator. He would be able to fill the voids left by Amari Williams, Andrew Carr, and Ansley Almoner, ensuring the team doesn't lose depth and quality in its rotation. And boy, that's saying a lot. Kentucky's reputation as a dominant force in college basketball will certainly be a deciding factor in attracting Bailey. The program's interest in his talent, as highlighted by On Three's Jamie Shaw, underscores Mark Pope's ability to identify and attract players who combine individual potential with adaptability to the collective system. Furthermore, the do not contact tag attached to Bailey's entry into the transfer portal suggests he may already have a clear idea of where he wants to continue his career, and Kentucky, with its elite infrastructure, national exposure, and commitment to player development, is emerging as a highly attractive destination. With Pope, Kentucky is continuing its search for new recruits who will not only honor the Cats' tradition, but also elevate the program to continue to be great. And Reed Bailey, with his unique skills and winning mentality, seems like exactly the type of player who can make that happen. Can you believe it? What about football? In college football, few positions have the power to elevate a team like the tailback. It's a role that requires physical strength, field vision, instinct, and an almost innate ability to find gaps where there seems to be none. In recent years, Kentucky has had some great names at the position. Benny Snell Jr., Chris Rodriguez Jr., Ray Davis, and even Boom Williams have all left their mark on the program with memorable seasons and impressive numbers. Now, in 2025, the Wildcats may be on the verge of discovering their next big name in the backfield, Jamarian Wilcox. Although he's still a young player, a redshirt freshman in his first meaningful season in 2024, Wilcox has already shown the potential to become a central piece of Kentucky's offense. With just 92 carries last season, he led the team in rushing yards, 590, and average per attempt, 6.41. In addition to being responsible for 22 runs of 10-plus yards. Those numbers are even more impressive when you consider that he's faced some of the SEC's best defenses, including Georgia, Texas, and Tennessee. Against the latter, Wilcox topped the 100-yard mark, proving that he can perform well even against physically dominant opponents. Forcing 30 missed tackles over the course of the campaign was another demonstration of his ability to keep plays alive and create something out of nothing. But perhaps the most intriguing aspect of Wilcox isn't just what he's done, but what he can do. Offensive coordinator Bush Hamdan, known for his detail-oriented approach and focus on maximizing available talent, was emphatic when he said of the young tailback, "He's a critical man." That statement carries weight, especially coming from someone who's been intimately involved in building the Wildcats' offense. Hamdan's confidence in Wilcox reflects a belief that the player has the potential to become the RB1 Kentucky needs to return to the SEC's elite. Still, the road to this point hasn't been without its challenges. In 2024, Wilcox faced questions about consistency and reliability. He played fewer than 20 offensive snaps in 8 games, often sitting out due to issues that went beyond his physical performance. One clear example was the game against Louisville, where he fumbled the ball twice, something that raised concerns about his ability to handle pressure. In addition, reports indicate that small details behind the scenes, such as simply tying his cleats, have also influenced his regularity in the starting lineup. However, these obstacles appear to be being overcome. Hamdan noted that the experience gained in the SEC has contributed to Wilcox's mental and emotional development, preparing him for a more prominent role in 2025. What makes Wilcox so special? In addition to his promising numbers, he has demonstrated versatility within the offensive scheme. Whether in zone schemes, which require patience and quick decision-making, or in gap plays, which demand explosiveness and physical power, the tailback has proven effective. His ability to pick up tough yards against aggressive defenses is a plus that few runners possess. And perhaps more importantly, Kentucky's offense seems to work best when he's on the field. That's not just a matter of statistics. It's an indication that his presence brings balance and dynamism to the ground game, allowing the quarterback more time and options in the passing game. Nebraska transfer Dante Dowdell was added to the roster to bolster the tailback position, especially in short yardage situations. However, while Dowdell offers experience and strength in the trenches, Wilcox represents the immediate future of the program. His combination of speed, agility, and ability to break through tackles makes him a valuable asset to any offensive scheme. With more responsibilities in 2025, he has a chance to establish himself as the next big name in the Wildcats' backfield. For Kentucky, the pursuit of an All-SEC tailback is more than a matter of prestige. It's a strategic necessity. A player who can consistently rack up yards and take the pressure off the pass game could be the difference between a mediocre season and a breakout one. With Wilcox taking on a bigger role, the Wildcats' offense could finally reach the level of competitiveness needed to challenge the conference giants. Jamarian Wilcox isn't just a promising player. He's the embodiment of unrealized potential. There's still work to be done, both in terms of consistency and maturity, but the signs are clear. He has what it takes to become a great player. Let me hear your thoughts now.